Good morning everyone. In last session we have studied about different types of computer languages. These are machine level language, assembly level language and high level language, and along with some kind of language translators. There are three types of language translator for computer system: assembler, interpreter and compiler. And in today's classes we are move further with utilities. Utilities also a part of system software. Means these utilities are also more helpful for the execution of the program. This is also kind of a important part for the execution of the program. Utilities are those helpful programs and that assist the computer by performing a useful functions. Means while executing different kinds of programs with help of these utilities, and like backup disk, scanning and cleaning the viruses and arranging the information. Along with the execution of the program, scanning and cleaning the viruses in the system and also arranging the information and backup the disk. These are also main functions should be handled by the utilities. Backup disk means the data should be backup to hard disk from the main memory. The resulted data should be again backup from hard disk to main memory. These functions are handled by the utilities. And scanning and cleaning the viruses, these are done by some antivirus softwares. Cleaning and scanning the viruses, these are done by antivirus softwares, and also arranging the information. It generally called as a application oriented ready-made system program. Why utilities are called as application oriented ready-made software system means these are application oriented kinds of the application software. Means it looks like an application software, but these are ready-made systems. Means this is for helpful the user to execute the program. The instructions should be set already in this software. These are seems like a application oriented and hence these are ready-made softwares. For example, text editor, backup utility and compression utility and antivirus software. These are the some examples for utility system software. Text editor, these are helpful for the testing the input data. That are turbo editor. Turbo editor is a kind of software for helping for editing the text. And backup assist. Backup assist is also one kind of text editor, and another one is backup for all. Backup for all. These are some kind of a system software for editing the text. Text editor is turbo editor, and this backup assistant, backup for all is the kind of the backup utility, and for compression utility is 7zip, WinRAR, 7zip, WinZip and WinRAR. These are three types of this compression utility system softwares, and most used antivirus softwares are Avira antivirus is most used antivirus system software, and also AVG and Norton. These are Some mainly use antivirus softwares for cleaning and scanning the viruses in the program. And next move further, linkers and loaders. These are also main important part of the computer systems. Without linkers and loaders, we cannot execute a proper program. A linker, see one by one. A linker is a system software which links the modules and program segments together. Means while executing a single program, you cannot directly with help of CPU or processor. Along with linkers and loaders, with help of linkers and loaders only, you can execute a final output along with the modules. Means if the given input data contains any printing statements, hence we use printf statements. And what linker should do, it just connect the printf statement along with this your given data, and that can be executed properly with the proper references. Means proper executing files can be used for executing the proper programs. Output of the linker, and finally output of the linker is a single program which includes all the modules. Means if it is a printf statement, it connects to the printf file, and if it is scanf, means it connects to the scanf files. These are linker should do the connecting the all the executing files to the with exact executing library functions. Hence, for execution, linkers are the responsible for generating the executable code for the program. The executable code at finally should be done by the linkers while connecting the different kinds of file to exact different kind of library functions. And this second one, loader. Loader is a system software which accepts the object program produced by compiler or assembler and prepares the program for the execution. After linking a particular library functions to the our written program, and after that loader, what will be loader it will do? It is a kind of system software. It just accepts the object program which is produced by the compiler and assembler. Means assembler it will do if any assembling language, it will be assembling language means converted into machine level language, and compiler what it will do? It just check the errors line by line and after converting into the machine level languages. And after that, once we get the object program just is produced by compiler and assembler, then after that the response of loading the program to the to a particular files. Means if it is C, it is located at .exe file. This will done by the loader. Means just load the obtained object program at a particular file. See here one kind of a source program. Take a C program. If it is an example of C programs, it just go to compiler. Compiler will check the C program line by line for any error may occur. And after that it sent to the preprocessor. Preprocessor take the C program and processes, and again processes to a particular C code. The C code, and after that send to compiler. Again compiler send to assembler. Assembler, if it is a C program, is also assembler just converting it into assembly level language. Here preprocessor send the C code to the compiler. Compiler again checking the errors while translating it into assembly level language, and after it sent to object program, but it cannot link to the particular library functions. Means if printf statement is connected, it should be connected to the library function, print library function, and scanf to scan library function. Hence this will done by this linker to particular library functions. And obtained C program after linking the particular library functions is called as a .exe file. And after the loader, what it will do, it loads to C program to this file and getting the final object code. Like this we get a final executed program with help of linkers and loaders. Next we see different functions of the operating system. Operating system is nothing but a set of program instructions which produces an interface between computer user and hardware and also system softwares. Operating system is a large and complex software consisting of several components. Operating system is kind of a large and complex software. Each part of the OS has its own set of defined inputs and outputs. Here, set of instructions along with a set of defined input and output systems are included in the operating system. Different part of the operating system perform a specific task to provide overall functionality of the operating system. Means operating system consisting of different parts, means device management, file management and memory management. All these functions perform their specific task to provide an overall functionality of the operating system. We see some kind of main functions of the operating system one by one. First one, memory management, means overall management of the memory. It should be main memory or secondary memory should be done by this operating system. What it will do, operating system in case of memory management means it allocate the memory and also it show free space in the memory and also reallocate the memory, keep track of the memory usage. These four functions are done by operating system. Allocating a memory means if you take this is a secondary memory, you can save a number of programs here, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. These are allocating the memory means these for 5 types of the programs allocating some specific space in the memory with help of OS. And also it shows the free space. If it is remaining some space is there in memory, means this is also shown by OS. Reallocating the memory means if you reallocate these programs into main memory from secondary memory to main memory, this is also done by the operating system. And keep track of memory usage means for which program it should be allocated first. This one should be used by taken by the memory with along with the operating systems. Second one, process management. In case of process management, along with operating system, you can use more number of processors. With help of operating system, you can arrange their working of different types of processors. This is called as a process management. Operating system control the access to shared different resources of the computers. There is different kind of resources means management in the file, memory, input-output devices, and CPU. Interconnection with one another with along with a number of processors will be done by the operating system. Control and execution of the application. It means if you can write if a processor will bring a particular program, the execution of that program should be done by the operating system. Create, execute and delete the processes. While you return while you saving a program in a secondary memory, after you send to it to the main memory, means it becomes a number of processors. These are called as the processes, and all this creation, deletion and executing the process is done by this operating system. Cancel and resume the resources, means these files, memory and input output CPU are also handled by this operating system. Scheduler process. Scheduler process means if you writing any programs in secondary memory and after you send to it execution for the main memory, this should be in a schedule process, means P4 means first in first out. First in first out means here P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. These are 5 types of programs already staying in the secondary memory. For the execution, you send these are all to the main memory. This is main memory. For the execution program, you send it to the secondary memory to the main memory. In secondary memory, if you return these return set of instruction programs are called as the programs. While these are come across main memory, means these are called as the processors. These are called as the processors, and for the execution you will send processes one by one to the CPU. This is in the way of P4, means first come first out. Means if P1 program is first come from the secondary memory, and along with that pattern only it sent to the CPU. This is called as the data structure. You study it later, data structures, and in this way all this managing the processes from secondary to main memory and from the CPU, these are all handled by the CPU, called as the process management. Creating, executing and scheduling all these processes are done by the operating systems. And this operating system, along in process management, there are 3 cases are obtained, that is synchronization, communication and deadlock processes. Communication is nothing but this way only, secondary to main memory to CPU, and also along with the computer resources, file and memory are also interconnected with each other, and input output devices are also interconnected with memory, and also the overall execution is done by CPU. All these communications are also handled by the operating system. Synchronization means if two different users use the different PCs, but they both are use a common single printer. In this case, both are need a printer to print a hard copy at a time. Means both are need to print a copy at the same time. Hence, this situation is called as synchronization. Hence, in this case, who first will allocate the print for the printing the paper, that user should done the printing process. And deadlock handling. Deadlock handling means in a single row opposite directions, but both are in a same speed, and also need to be both are in the same way. And ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ, ಇವ್ರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇವ್ರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡೆಡ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನೆಸಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಬಟ್ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಡ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. And third one, device management. First one, memory management. Second one, process management. And third one, device management. Device management means open, close and write the device drivers. Device drivers are nothing but these are communicates between hardware and software components. Drivers will what it will do, it just communicates the hardware and software components. And along with that, device drivers management should be done by operating system. Opening, closing and all writing processes are done by the operating system for the device drivers. Communicate, control and also monitor the device drivers. Overall, taking care of the device drivers is done by the operating systems. Device drivers means if you want to play music, you can start a music in your PC, and this is next go to connect to the speakers. This is done by the device drivers. While you want to play music means a software cannot tell to hardware directly. This hence only the device drivers are helpful for communicating hardware and software components. And next, another main functional part of operating system is file management. In file management, what it will do operating system? It create, delete both files and directories. Directories is set of commands which are helpful for the execution of the programs. Hence, this operating system will create and delete the both files and directories. Also provide access to files. Means allocating and deallocating all this for the spaces are done by this operating system. Keep backup of the files. Means these files are connected to the hard disks, and backupping the data from hard disk to files are done by the operating system, and also secure the file with from the some viruses are offered for the file. These all are security also done security caring also done by this operating system. Protection and security. Fifth one is protection and security. Operating system will also secure the files and also different kind of resources of the resources of the computer system. It protects the resources of the system. Resources also, all resources means file, memory, input output and CPU, device drivers, disk. All these are resources of the system are protected and take security of done by the operating system. File attributes like read, write, encryption and backupping the data are used by the operating system to provide a basic protection. Means while reading and writing the files, and encryption means arranging the data, and backup the data means backupping the data from the hardware devices or all output devices like disks, and all these are protected by this operating system. And sixth one, user interface and command interface. These are the last one, the main functions of the operating system is user interface and command interface. Operating system provides an interface between computer user and computer hardware. Means it provides a friendly interface between the computer system for the who use the computer system, for the user to the hardware devices, and hence user interface is a set of commands and or graphical user interface. Means for helping the user, this OS provides the command and some kind of a graphical user interface file which are interacts with applications and hardware. Which applications are written by the user or provides a friendly relation between these applications and hardware components. Hence, OS becomes a friendly interface for the computer system, while in an easy way user can use the computer with along with the programs.